Imagine a world where every question you have is answered instantly. For years, humans pictured artificial intelligence as a distant dream, something only in science fiction. But today, AI doesn't come in middle or gears. It's a small digital friend that can slide through your pocket. A search bar ready to answer anything you ask. It feels like progress, but if everything is answered instantly, what happens to thinking? It's 11:47 p.m. Your assignment is due at midnight. You stare at your screen, tired, stuck, and then you decide to open AI just for a little help. 5 seconds later, you have an answer. Clean, perfect, done. Well, let me tell you that you just committed the biggest mistake you can make for yourself. Not because you used AI, but because you skipped the most important part. The part where your brain struggles. The one where you get stuck, confused, frustrated, and then suddenly something clicks. That's where you were supposed to grow, and you traded it for 5 seconds. Before we rush to blame or praise technology, let's talk about why we use AI, especially students. A recent Canadian survey found that 9 out of 10 students have used AI for their schoolwork, and more than half use it every single week. Be honest. How many of you have opened AI not because you couldn't do the work, but because you didn't want to struggle through it? I'll admit it. I've done it too. To organize my ideas, to finish an assignment faster. And if I'm being honest, sometimes I didn't even read the full answer. I just copied, changed a few words, and moved on. But why us, students, more than anyone else? Well, it's not because we're lazy, neither because we don't take our future seriously. It's because we live in a system that rewards marks and speed more than curiosity. Each day, we're told, quick, quick, perfect grades equals success. Different minds, different dreams, yet we all face the same race. Picture this. You're running through a forest. One path is long and steady, full of sunlight and singing birds. The other, shorter, darker, but it gets you to the finish line faster. Most of us would take the shortcut, right? But halfway through, the silence gets heavier. No more sunlight, no more singing birds. And that's when it hits us. We reach the finish line faster without becoming who was supposed to get there. AI is that shortcut. It saves time, but little by little, it erodes our creativity, our discipline to think, our curiosity, important parts of our humanity. Einstein once said, "If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about the solution." Those 55 minutes, that's where we grow. Yet, most of us skip to the final 5. So, how do we take back control when the shortcut is always one click away? 3 ideas. Set boundaries, ask the right questions, and value learning. First, set boundaries. Try the 5-minute rule. When you're tempted to open AI, just pause. Think for 5 minutes. And those 5 minutes, they won't feel easy. Your brain will be at war. It'll say, "This is a waste of time. You're going to fall behind. Come on, check, just this once." That voice is the shortcut calling you back. And each time you ignore it, you get a little stronger. Even if you struggle, your brain is training itself to sit with the problem, not escape it. That's how independence begins. Second, ask better questions. Divide one big question into multiple quick-to-answer questions. Your brain won't get overwhelmed. Ask yourself, what do I already know? What do I want to find out? What can I figure out on my own? That's how curiosity gets rebuilt. And third, value learning over perfection. Failure isn't your enemy, it's your foundation. Like a missing Lego piece that makes everything fall apart. Think of Abraham Lincoln, failed over 20 elections before becoming one of history's greatest leaders. Or J.K. Rowling, rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter even saw the light of day. They didn't let failure stop them. They used it as fuel to grow. So yes, AI is powerful. It can help us, but it shouldn't replace us. Because knowledge is more than information. It's transformation. Because one day, there won't be a search bar. It'll be a real problem, a real decision, a moment where no one gives you the answer. And in that moment, you won't need perfect grades. You need a mind that knows how to think. AI can generate answers, but it cannot generate purpose. AI can speed things up, but it cannot tell you where to go. Without curiosity, effort, and failure, AI doesn't take you forward. It keeps you in your biggest trap, your comfort zone. We're living in a real-life science fiction story. The question is, will we remain the authors of it, or let AI write it for us?